Good morning. Happy Tuesday. Happy Monday to me, since I was off yesterday. Woohoo! We would like to thank Tropical Storm Debbie for the lovely breeze that we have this morning. It's quite nice. Kind of helps break up that humidity. We ain't gonna talk about that though. No, we ain't gonna talk about humidity. Well, speaking of hurricanes, the girls came over and little Miss Phoenix started talking about the hurricane. Yes, hurricane. She said it hit England and it took out everybody in England. I said, what was the name of this hurricane? She said, I don't know. All I know is it hit England and there's nobody left. So, to my British folk, I'm sorry, I'll miss you. But apparently, a hurricane took y'all out. I don't know where she comes up with this stuff. Like I said, there's a little bit of truth in it. She said something about being at the beach and the water was rough. It was in Florida and it was a hurricane. It was probably that one that hit New England. Was that last year? That's probably the one she's talking about. There's always a little bit of truth in it. It's just, I mean, you know, she's going to be a good storyteller because she can add to her stories quite well. I'll be back. Excuse me, Tracy Tries here. I would like to announce that my boss has a new plant. I must have one. I must find out what it is. Let me try my plant app. Hey, we're not going under there. I think she's still asleep and I'm all up in her business back here. Hold on. It's called a snowflower or a snow bush. No, I think it said snow bush. That's beautiful. I've never seen it before. Oh, now I gotta find one. I'll have to ask her where she got it. So yeah, that was what Phoenix talked about. And then of course, they sat on the couch and ate the dark chocolate covered coconut. That was after they got into a bit of an argument because Naomi said Phoenix doesn't like dark chocolate. And Phoenix was like, how do you know? And she said, because you never eat it. And I said, look, give her a bite. Let her try it. She was like, she ain't gonna like it. So she took a bite of it. And she said, I like it. And she said, you just saying that because we over at Miss Tracy's house, you don't like it. I said, do you like it? She said, I like it. I said, do you want one? She goes, yeah. I said, go get me one too. They only have 3 grams of sugar. So she only ate one. So that ain't too bad. Hey, considering what she could eat, 3 grams of sugar in a little coconut dark chocolate bar is not so bad. They're not very big. Like Andes candies, maybe a little bit bigger than an Andes. I love those things, the Andes mints. Good morning. Again, let's go to work, shall we? So exciting. Somebody waiting at the bus stop. At the bus stop. That's not the right song, Tracy. Okay, so Naomi came over last night and we played Heads Up again. Now, if you've never played Heads Up, it's very funny to play with someone. You download it on your phone and you hold your phone up to your head and the other person reads what it is and they either have to talk without saying the word or they have to act it out. So we were playing that and I learned real quick that a 59-year-old cannot play, or at least this 59-year-old cannot play a 9-year-old in the game called Animations, okay? Because it was all about cartoons. animated characters, right? I am not up to date on the newest animations, on the newest cartoons. And she doesn't know much about our cartoons. So I was trying to describe to her something, and she was looking at me like I was cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. And then she's trying to describe to me something, and she was like, well, it's like a seed when it falls on the ground and then it can grow again. I said, that's a cartoon? Yeah. Like he can grow again. What? It was Deadpool. I've never seen Deadpool. Perhaps I should watch it. And then another one was the troll with the pink hair. The troll with the pink hair. The pink hair. I said, you can keep saying pink hair, but I don't know the trolls' names. She said after it was over, because you get a few seconds to guess. After a few seconds, she was like, Poppy! I was like, I don't know their names, okay? I at least know who the trolls are, but I don't know their names. So then there was one where she had to act it out. She couldn't talk. So she's standing there and she throws her foot to the side of her knee and throws her hands up in the air. Not like this, but up in the air. I was shouting ballerina. And she was like, no. So then she flops down on the floor, and then she's doing all this stuff, and I was like, this is not the animations. It's the acted out. And I'm like, I don't know what you're doing. So finally my time runs out. She said, that was down dog. And I was like, down dog? And she goes, Yoda. You know Yoda? And I said, Yoda in Star Wars? And she goes, no, Yoda. You know, the exercise. I said, yoga. I used to do yoga. And it's downward dog. And she was like, well, that's what a dog does. And I was like, well, okay, all right. Downward dog it is. Down dog in Yoda. Well, then I had one that I had to act out. Now, the rocking chair was easy. Chewing gum was easy. Kayaking wasn't so easy, even though I was sitting and I was using my oar. She didn't get that one. But the hardest one, pole dancing. I jumped up and I was like, I don't have a pole in my house. So I run over and I throw my leg up on this big cabinet in my den, and she's cracking up. She's laughing so hard she like fell backwards. And she was like, what are you doing? Then I'm trying to like pretend there's a pole, and finally we ran out of time, and she was like, what was that? I said, pole dancing. And she said, what's pole dancing? And I said, you know, like the maypole where you take ribbons and you run around the maypole. And she was like, I don't know what a maypole is. Well, you're not going to know what the other pole dancing is either, but I was trying to keep it on a 9-year-old level. I was like, well, it's a pole, and you dance around the pole, okay? Like maypole. I thought that was pretty quick on my feet to think of maypole, don't you? Now, in hindsight, I probably should have said pass, since I didn't have a pole, but it was quite funny. And that's really all that matters, is the funniest parts, you know? But yeah, the Yoda and the down dog got me. It got me. I was cracking up. Anyway, we had a lovely evening, but the game records you while you're trying to act it out. So I will insert a little video. Sleeping.
Yep. You got it right now.
Jumping, diving, jumping out of the water, jumping.
Ho, ho, ho.
Santa Claus.
Yes. Oh. Oh. Okay.
Moving. Hanging pictures.
Yes.
Ballerina. Dancer. Ballerina. Well, hi. I just experienced my first bit of cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs in quite a while. Yes, I went to the post office because I got some packages. This couple was in there. I guess they were a couple, I don't know. They were in different cars, but they were together, like, whatever. They both had on masks, and this guy is sitting on the curb, you know, on the fire lane where it says do not park. That one. He's sitting there, and he starts yelling at them as they come out of the UPS store to take the mask off. There's no such thing as COVID. Yeah, no such thing as that. And she said something about she lost people to it. And he said, I did too, but it was the ventilators, not the... Anyway, okay.
So, Tracy just had to write you a note. Thank you for all the Facebook videos. I love them. I laugh with you. Cute stories of your two little neighbor girls. I look forward to each of you stories of your life. Junk out in the world. Glad. Friend to follow Tracy. Trying to have a wonderful.
Deb? Is that Deb? There's no name on the envelope, but I think it says Deb. I'm pretty sure it says Deb. Thank you, Deb. I love it. It's a cute card, too. I like cards.
Cosmos. She sent me some seeds. I love seeds. It's not the first time I've been sent seeds. Dear Tracy, I'm sending you these seeds because you seem to have a greener thumb than me. I got 2 plants Mother's Day and they died on me. I would hate to unalive more innocent plants. Please let me know if they grow for you. Please give Penny and Gracie a kiss. Thank you, Carol.
Thank you, ladies. Thank you. Now I'm going to go pick up lunch. But yeah, that was quite a thing going on outside the UPS store with all the screaming and hollering from the man in the car who's mad that the couple was wearing a mask. Look, it's okay if they want to wear a mask and you don't, okay? It's okay if you don't want to wear a mask and they do, okay? Let people feel comfortable with how they feel comfortable. Some people wear masks not because they're afraid of getting the vid, okay? Some people wear masks because they've been going through cancer treatments and they have a very low immune system, okay? So how about we practice kindness? I feel like I preach this all the time. Let's practice kindness. I doubt Angry Man is going to watch my videos, but you never know. Anyway,
I love you. Jesus loves you. I hope he's coming back soon because these people be crazy. And I will talk to you on the next Tracy Tries. Good night, a living. Toodles, my noodles. Stay silly, my friends. Smile. Piss people off, make them happy. Or make them wonder what you've been up to. Goodbye.